Hey everyone, what's up? Are y'all ready for this week's Monster Mashup? Monster-Mash-Up feels more like it's a robot mashup. Just this month, been real robot-y. We're getting closer and closer to October, and the more we do, the more I'm gonna get into them monsters. So for this week, we're gonna do Kameo from Elements of Power, and Courtney Gears from Ratchet and Clank. Oh boy, two other characters that I have no idea who they are. I don't know anything about their backgrounds, their designs. I mean, when I looked up reference pictures for Kameo from Elements of Power, I found all these ones which made her look either super realistic or kind of like over-sexualized, super cartoony from like the, say like the 80s, almost heavy metal feel, a bit anime-ish in design. So obviously I went with that anime heavy metal action. I mean, I prefer very stylized art styles over realism. Still love realism. It's a great way to, you gotta practice that for your basis and getting better at drawing cartoons in the first place. It's just that I love art styles, like all sorts of weird funky styles I'll take, because the more photorealistic something becomes, the more it's like what you see in everyday life. And so technically, the more realistic you draw something, the less creative it's gonna be. Not to say that ways that you do it aren't creative. It's just that the subject matter. Anyway, let's get back onto this drawing. So, Courtney, I don't know anything about her either, but I love her look. And you know what? They almost look like the 3D from her and the Kameo character would have been done by the same type of designer or close to. They have a lot of the same proportions. Courtney looks awesome. She makes me think of something you'd see in Sonic that was like a pretty girl that was roboticized, and I don't really know much about her. I looked up a little bit of information on these characters before drawing them, and apparently Courtney's straight up like Robotnik, wants to roboticize like all of life, and I guess that's cool. Get to live forever if you're a robot, right? Well, I mean, I guess it depends what kind of robot. And as for Kameo, there's a lot of pictures where she had like these pretty fairy wings. I don't know what the deal with that is, so obviously I love fairies, so I'm definitely gonna give her those fairy wings. I love the creepy fairies from Magic, I love Tinkerbell, all that action. So the second I was gonna like do this character, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna roboticize this girl and give her all that fairy action. I gotta give her those braids and everything like this Kameo character has. I didn't really go too much for like the clothing style of Courtney. I more or less went from her concept design of doing the roboticization. I think Courtney looks beautiful, but I don't know. I just like a lot of the style that you get from Kameo. Plus, I've never really drawn somebody that has a lot of native style designs, which I think are so lovely, beautiful textures, and to be able to really roboticize something that would have that native subject matter to it works so well, because it's so contrasting. I mean, so many things in native culture are all about nature, so having to roboticize that was fun, to say the least. So if you would like one of your ideas thrown into this Monster Mashup blender, please write so in the comments section of wherever you might be seeing this drawing, whether it's on my Facebook or my Instagram, here on YouTube, the videos, the pictures, doesn't matter, just write it down, and I grab two at random, mash them together, create something new. See you all next week. Have an awesome day.